Hi everyone. Okay, let's start and a quick introduction. In this session, we'll talk about feature in TreeShade. TreeShade actually software you can install as an extension for Adobe Creative Cloud from Adobe Exchange, uh, and it's totally free. It's an extension for InDesign and Adobe Bridge as a startup script, and there is a local server. After installing, you will have this file main.js in the root folder, because TreeShade will ask you to create a root folder uh, to sorry TreeShade will ask you to create root folder okay. This root folder center the project in one location, so TreeShade can analyze the change and forge relations between the files. To convert the file structure to be like a database for content management. Here in the root folder, you will have this file main.js, execute as Node.js server, and here I have tunnel, ngrok tunnel, to connect this server to be online. Here I have the domain, and it costs about $8 monthly if you prefer a different service to connect your local server. That will be okay, no problem. Now let's start with the subject of this session. Let's create a new folder inside testing. Here I created this folder testing to test features, and this folder workshop created by TreeShade inside the root folder, and put your project inside workshop, because there are output folders beside workshop. You can navigate them using this slide. Output especially for InDesign document. So inside testing, let's create a new folder, A, B, C, D, E, F, test, F. Okay, open. Now here, let's, from TreeShade menu, create InDesign document, a new Creative Cloud InDesign. This menu represents files installed with the software with TreeShade, and they actually template files revealed here automatically to this submenu, so you can click at any file name to duplicate in current folder. So let's select InDesign. Let's name brochure card layout. as you want. And this dot TreeShade in Mac OS supposed to be hidden because it starts with dot, but in Windows unfortunately it's not. So just don't delete this folder and don't edit it. Let's open InDesign. And let's put on the left and Adobe Bridge on the right. Okay. In this session we will talk about placing image as live snippet. So at first let's create a dynamic live snippet text file from TreeShade menu, a new text, and let's name gallery. Okay. Now if you double click the text file, TreeShade will open this window to edit. Let's write double colon to identify that it's a dynamic snippet, and write dot slash fn, which means file name, slash again, then asterisk. That's it, and click OK. Now let's create a folder have the same name as the text file. Gallery. So the folder and the file have the same name. And now let's put the image inside gallery. Let's copy any image. Here I have in dynamics, in download. Let's copy and paste here. Okay, now let's open text frame in Adobe InDesign to place the image. And while the cursor inside, let's go back to gallery.txt, right click and select place in InDesign. Now all the photos placed inside this snippet, but actually they placed in their actual size. So we need to add instructions to gallery.txt because this text file have paired folder, which means a folder have the same name. You can browse quickly by clicking yes for this message, because when I double click the text file, TreeShade enables you to browse the folder instead of opening the text file. But now we want to edit the text, so click no, and let's add here double colon again. You can add in new line, and let's write property for the image width. Always here we write the value, then the type. So let's say 20 milli, write just 20, and then colon and width. That's it. Let's click OK, and let's select any photo. And by selecting a photo, actually we selected the live snippet. So from live snippet, update selected. Okay, now all the photo have the width 20 milli, and this fraction because the stroke. Anyway, the problem, they stuck over each other because they are anchored, custom anchored. So let's assign dynamic object style to them. Let's open the text again, and in a new line, let's add photo, the object style name, then OBJ, abbreviation of object, actually object style. Okay, and let's update again. Live snippet, update selected. Okay, now they still anchored as custom, but now they have object style. So if we go to object style, you will have photo. What we need to do, just edit the object style so the photos anchored in line instead of custom. So let's check this, anchored object style, anchored object options, and from here, let's keep in line. Okay. Let's update again. Now the photos, all of the photos have the width 20 milli, and the problem that we have now is the image is not cropped correctly. So we need to modify the object style also. Go to frame fitting options, auto fit, fitting, fill frame proportionally, and that's it. So when the style applied, they all fit inside their frames. Okay, double click the dynamic snippet, open build folder now, and let's add more styles here. 20 milli, let's be 25%. So every line have 4 photos, and you can specify the height. So let's be the height 40 milli. And let's update, select any frame, update selected. Now all the photo have height 40 and width 25%. But here we have a problem that when we change the height, the width changed with the height to keep the same ratio, so the width changed again. What does that mean? That means here we change the width to 25%. Then we change the height to 40. And when we change the height to 40, the image scaled to keep the same ratio. To prevent that, we need to add here only height. Click OK. Select any image and update all. Okay. Now we have three photos because the stroke make problem. So let's modify the style, the object style, so the stroke inside the frame instead of out. Stroke where we can specify that. Stroke and corner options, and then here align stroke to inside, and let's make lighter and thinner. Don't. Okay, that's it. Now we have space between the rows, so we can apply paragraph style. So the leading will be 100. You can apply paragraph style in the same snippet, dynamic style. So let's add at first the name of the style, then the style type. So let's say gallery, the paragraph style, then para, abbreviation of paragraph style. Okay, and let's update. Now nothing changed in the format, but if you click here inside the paragraph, you will see that we have a new paragraph style, gallery, created but need to be formatted. Right click, edit, justification, and auto leading 100. To remove the space between the lines. Okay, that's it. That's it. Do you know in Adobe InDesign, if we right click on the photo, then if we go to fitting, we have here content aware fit, Control Alt X. So the photo automatically fit depending on the content through the AI fitting, content aware fit. But the problem here, how we can assign this to dynamic updating. We can add a script. That script will be executed when the style updated. Maybe we do that later in coming sessions. Subscribe with the YouTube channel so you get notified when I go live. I go live daily, and the software is totally free. Install, try and explore the features. Maybe you will find a solution for a problem taking much time of you. So work smart and don't hesitate to ask any question about installing or using. Interact with me during the streaming. Ask any question, and we can change the topic to answer the problem you have, or try to figure out a solution you need. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.